Hello and welcome to the Sweaty the Farmer on the news, where we have a crazy special exclusive sale on news, all free forever. Can you believe it? Best promo ever. This is our weekly show where we discuss some of the most important news in the gaming world. I am the London Gamer as the Sweaty.
And I am Lucho the Farmer. Thanks for coming together this week to talk about some relevant news.
Some relevant news. Do you get distracted by something right there?
Yeah.
What
I
was
forgot
that?
to close my door.
That's fine. On the docket we have itch.io. The website ditches its revenue cut for Black Friday. SquareEnix will let employees work from home permanently. Very good done, Square. And the insane game Star Citizen is adding another developer studio to his insane developer cycle or whatever they're doing it with that game. I don't know if it's gonna come out someday. It's gonna be like, I don't know. That developer is weird. Anyway, so nice things in Black Friday besides the promos, my friend. So itch.io, which is this website that has a bunch of small indie experiences on it, decided for Black Friday to give all its revenue of sales of their games on the website to developers. What do you think about it?
I have never used this platform.
It's kind of, I insist, it's like a hub or very small. So what happened is, like, they did this website and people started posting small indie games, small experiences, but it grew, and now they have like developers that finishes kind of those experiments and they transform them into like complete games for putting it in some way, shape or form, and then they sell them on Steam and the various other platforms, right? And they decided this Black Friday to give every single sale, all the money for every single sale, 100% to the developers. That's nice.
Pretty good. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. Like if you are a developer that have no problem like hosting small games, small experience games, like there was one very popular game which was hosted in the IO. It was like a competitive what is the name of that game? The one with the worm that you usually play on cell phones?
Snake,
thank you. And there was like a form of competitive Snake, and they're like the streamers, when they're waiting in queues and that sort of stuff, they pull from the website to play like small games with the audience while they wait for the queues and that sort of stuff.
Is that this leader.io thing?
Yes, correct.
I see.
Now you kind of recognize it. I never touch it either.
I don't recognize it. I have played this leader.io. It was
There you go.
a couple of years ago. It became really popular in the math department. I was doing my masters.
Okay.
Around then, so.
Yeah, you were playing like in mass with all the people in your department. Super cool.
Yeah.
So they are the ones doing that. They consolidate all those experiences in one website. So that's the thing, right? Do you want more website to do this? Can you imagine like when autumn or the spring, the summer sales in Steam, giving everything to the developers with all the big cuts that they do in games usually?
I mean, sure, but like this sounds nice because the money is going to small developers.
Yeah.
I don't think Rockstar needs
more money.
not more money, but like the 30% of the Steam cut.
Oh, fair enough. Well, yeah, maybe that's the approach, right? Just give it give this special treatment to small developers, right? There is still small developers in Steam and other platforms.
Yeah, there are for sure, but I'm pretty sure that the big sales move more money because of the discounts that big games have.
All right, fair enough.
And also, like, I don't know how this works, but like Steam also has some or carries around games from developers that don't exist anymore.
Oh my god, yes. But
so I mean the money will just go to whoever owns the IP.
Yeah, whoever holds the license. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, but then it's not that money is not going to the developers.
To the proper developers. Yeah, there's some studios that already don't exist. You're right.
Yeah,
I haven't think about that.
I mean that's common in the industry.
Yeah. How many studios don't exist that still sells game on Steam? That's a good question. Yeah. For example, THQ doesn't exist anymore.
Yep. Yeah, the whole Warhammer.
Yeah, all and like all the franchises from THQ that studio doesn't exist in. I think it was like 2010 when they liquidated. 2014 when they liquidated. I think.
Yeah, but someone owns those IPs. So
yeah, they sell to a lot of people. Did the Warhammer guys got the license from Dawn of War at the end?
Which Warhammer guy?
The dudes that makes Total War. Did they buy the license of Warhammer from THQ in liquidation? Because after THQ was gone, the only Warhammer game that I saw was the Total War ones.
The Ultramarine ones.
Yeah, the Ultramarine ones. Yeah, you're right.
It's just like it's like no company owns the rights to things like Warhammer. They're 100%? Just licensed by the license for Warhammer is just owned by Games
Workshop. Okay.
They just license it to game developers.
Oh, okay.
But they own all the IP.
But I remember that back in the day, I think they have like an exclusive deal with THQ.
That's different, but still, Games Workshop is the owner of the IP.
Yeah, you're right. What other? That's curious. Like,
But again, that's tangent. That's not.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I like that.
It makes less sense for platforms like Steam because it's kind of hard. Like sure, you're giving the money to whoever owns the game.
Yeah, they could do it. They could do it with like small indie publications, right?
Yeah, but sure, but it's harder too.
All right. Do you see any juicy Black Friday sale?
Where?
On the internet.
I haven't paid attention to.
Did you buy anything on Black Friday? No.
No.
All right.
I bought an NVMe SSD.
Oh, man. Why? Do you want more storage on your PC?
I have two SSDs.
Yeah.
So one of them is like 225. That one has my OS.
Yeah.
It's like 80%, and I have a terabyte almost full.
Okay.
Which is where I just keep my projects in.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to like do that RAM buying these days.
Man, and yeah, I just got another. Like I just got a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD.
Nice.
I'm probably gonna use it to double boot on Linux.
Oh, cool.
I think the latest Windows update broke the WSL, my WSL installation. There are some things that are not working. I'm really pissed how that's.
God. Okay. That's a nice buy. I'll look about it. Like, I know that the deals like last all the week for the tech stuff generally.
Yeah,
I check into the RAM that I need for Cyberpunk. I have to do that.
Yeah.
See if I can find it cheaper. Anyway, so that's it. That's very cool of Edge.io to do for their small developers, because they push their small developers all the time. Right?
That is really cool. Since this platform is aimed to smaller developers, it makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. So, for the next news, SquareEnix will let the employees work from home permanently. I've been hearing, now that the vaccine is on the horizon and all the things about the situation we're in right now, that a lot of people want to like go back to offices and like that sort of stuff. So they were discussing like the policy of like if they're gonna keep developers working from home or not, and a lot of industries are not sure yet.
Yeah, but, because I mean the future is still uncertain.
Correct. Yeah, but
you would have vaccine, like you still, like scientists still don't know how long is it gonna take to contain like the whole
virus thing,
contagious thing, and the vaccine probably doesn't address how contagious the virus is.
Correct. Yeah. We can be in a situation where we have to like vaccinate every year, and still then we will have small spurt of like infections in places.
Yep.
It's not like, oh, the vaccine is out and everything is back to normal. No, that's not the thing.
It's gonna be a slow process.
Yeah. It's gonna take a couple of years to get this thing under control, like properly safely.
Yeah.
And well, SquareEnix just took the step forward and says, well, my employers can work from home if they want forever. So, is this the future?
I've been thinking about the same thing, because a lot of, or not a lot, but like a lot of tech jobs at least, they don't require you
to be on site,
to be at an office.
Yes.
Well, like especially for tech. Like
yeah. There is like, I was thinking in terms of when you're managing a game production, and I was like, it's difficult, because when you're doing a game production, you have different departments, and as I was thinking about it, it's like some departments really like the on-site thing, right? And other departments really don't need it, right?
I mean, no one really needs it.
It's like it's difficult, because when you study games design, you study a bunch of like team management and team motivational and like team psychological strategies to keep the team on schedule, on task, and that sort of stuff. And like part of that is having like a physical representation of the progress of your project, and have like team meetings, and like there is this.
That's what it's like for.
What?
That's what a Slack is for.
It's like what? Slack. Yeah. And like you have sometimes this like amazing like game developer strategies like called Cabal, when you have like a group of people going to a meeting, and then you pull from another department, and you sit down like another department person, and you have these rotations of people. So
for none of that, you need to have people in an office.
Yes, but like I'm talking about the psychological side. There's some people, and like because all humans are different, there are some people who really likes to have that physical experience of working with a team and seeing everybody there and blah blah.
That's an option.
Yeah, and communicate with the entire department something, and like idea. I don't know, it's gonna be crazy. Like in terms, I probably have to like update myself and reread in like team management experiences after all this, Because that's like definitely 100% possibility of just having remote people and finding ways as a manager to like be as efficient with those remote people as with people who wants to come in the office and that sort of stuff, especially for creative stuff. Like we used to have when I was doing my last year on game developer school, we have to do a project by the end of the whole year, and we have every 2 weeks has specific days when we will all sit down and play some like tabletop game and find solutions to the problems of the project while we were playing some tabletop games and that sort of stuff, and have discussions about it. I don't know. Sometimes you need the physical people there to interact and that sort of stuff.
No, you don't.
That's what I think. Sometimes you need the physical person there to see how they react and maybe...
You don't need anything.
You don't need anything? Just that cog in the machine. You just like the Matrix, you just plug in.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
Nothing, but like
if you're not gonna be creative in your house, you're not gonna be creative in enough.
But
if you have good
that's
ideas,
not true, because not everybody works like that. Not everybody can work efficiently from home, right?
But I think if you have an adequate space at home, it doesn't.
It does matter. There's psychologically, there's some people who work better in an office environment. That's the thing. That's the real conundrum of the entire thing.
I don't know. Offices waste a lot of time, in my opinion.
They do, but that depends 100% of like how the managers see if that time they waste is actually wasting time or not. Like, I insist, from everything that I've studied in terms of team management and that sort of stuff, and like psychology of people working, not everybody works. Not everybody likes to work in the same environment, right?
That's true.
That's
but
the
offices waste a lot of time.
Yeah, again, yes, they do, but that depends of how the management team are managing their office stuff.
If it is a small office, maybe not. But any kind of big company wastes a lot of time.
I might agree with you in terms of like big offices, yeah. But because I've seen it.
If you're working with 10 people, maybe not.
Because I've seen people who likes their routine of like waking up, going to the office, and actually doing their work there.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. No, that's like the routine thing is like if you have an adequate space to work at home, like if you can afford to have home office, like and rooms separate from everywhere, where you can just work. Yeah, there is no difference at all. The problem is when you can have the separation between home and work.
That's not generally the case that you have the space for work.
But that's case by case scenario.
Yeah. So I insist that this is too case by case. Like there are some people who work extremely well in their homes and have the space and likes they stay at home and they actually produce more than some people who likes the office space and the separation of their home with the work more pronounced. Like that varies between work and work, and I see that
you can have that separation without having an office.
I don't know. It's more of a psychological thing than anything else.
Yeah, but you can train yourself to change.
Yeah, but not everybody can.
Everybody we get used to many things.
We do.
That's the thing. That's the thing that we shine on.
But again, like it is like in these cases, it's always have to be case by case. That's why they are not forcing everybody to keep working at home. They're giving the option, Enix, that if they want to keep working from home permanently, they can do it.
I know.
The offices will still be there.
All I'm saying is that if things were to change, it wouldn't matter. Just people will get used to stuff.
I will definitely say that it will change the management strategies and styles.
Sure, of course it will change.
That's
fine. That's life.
Yeah, that's life. I agree with you. That's life. And I'll have to update myself for remote team management strategies. Will be interesting to read about. Yeah.
Things will change. Not that hard.
As a manager, these are interesting times to check that sort of stuff. But anyways, I will say nice from SquareEnix, looking in the future of what it will become, office work and generally work. I was thinking like, what team do you actually need in office for game development? Generally, artists don't like to work that much in offices.
No one.
Digital
you don't
artists,
need anyone.
Digital artists like to work a little bit on offices because of the equipment. If they don't have the complete equipment.
Okay, but that's if they don't have the equipment and have it home. If it were to be provided by the company and you can just take it home.
Yeah, management, they like to work in office.
Because they are the ones that waste time. They are annoying.
And yeah, I was thinking about this a lot. So I don't know, maybe it's the future. The strategies will change, the management will change. The shape of the offices probably will change a lot. Yeah, but like physically the only people that I imagine that has to have like are like, I don't know, service managers and like servers technicians and that sort of stuff, like when you need to fix hardware problems.
If you need to fix hardware stuff, for sure.
Yeah, that was the other thing that I was thinking about.
No, like if you were to employ all your employees remotely, you probably will still want like a physical location where people can take equipment for maintenance and repairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because if something breaks in someone's home, you want people to be able to.
I would definitely say that the offices won't disappear. They would just change to something else.
No, offices won't disappear because it is just cheaper if the company is large enough to just maintain an office.
Correct. Yeah.
And provide all the services on site for the employees. Yeah,
I think I can imagine a future where like a small companies, they just have like a customer service office, and that's about that would be it.
Yeah, but the larger the office, quote unquote, the more efficient just to
maintain it.
Do everything on site because you can pay on bulk for things and hire services at discounted rates and all that kind of stuff.
Correct. So this is cool. Interesting news.
Offices are just a waste of time.
I don't know. I've had fun in offices though.
And that's the way that's the time.
I've done good work in offices. I have no problem.
And they're just a waste of time. People are too annoying.
I don't know. I like it. Yeah. All right. For next and last news, the behemoth of Star Citizen is adding another developer studio to his big, like they have like 8 studios by now, almost 9 studios under his wing. Is this game gonna come out someday? Is this gonna be a reality? So much money. It's like by now, it's now the most expensive game in history. The most crowdfunding expensive game in history. I think it is something like that, something ridiculous like that. They put so much money in this game, and they put so many systems and so many developers that you ask at some point, it's like, so it's gonna come out.
It's called a scam.
It's called a scam?
Yeah.
You think Star Citizen is a scam?
It's a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme? Why are you saying that? Why are you saying it's a pyramid scheme? Why? You don't believe in Star Citizen?
No.
No? It's
like, why would I?
It's like an insane sci-fi MMO with as many systems as your mind can imagine. And it's been in development.
Where is the game?
Nobody knows. And it's been in development for like 5 years now.
Okay, 5 years is not bad.
Yeah. It's stretching it, but it's not that bad.
It's not really stretching it.
Well, technically, they're counting like pre-production time, and generally the big studios and the studios, when you find out how long did a game take to do, they never count pre-production time, right? Because a game can stay in pre-production for years and years. Like Overwatch was in pre-production for 4 years, and then they developed it in 2.5. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so they generally don't count pre-production time. But I don't know if the 5-year mark is since they were in pre-production. So what do you think of Star Citizen? Like, is it gonna come out?
Where is the game?
Nobody knows.
Okay, so it is a scam. That's it.
Star Citizen let's read this. Star Citizen Persistent Universe will be separated from the single-player Squadron 42, but they're still connected. They'll both be accessed through the same game client, and some actions taken in Squadron 42 will have an impact on the MMO portion of the game. Closely look at how they interact. The version available on robertspaceindustrial.com. Although it's still anyone's best what will happen. Holy Jesus. Star Citizen crowdfunding has now surpassed the $323 million mark.
It is a scam.
It is a scam by now. By now, it is a scam. Like, holy God, $323 million. Is this like does even have a release date?
No, because it is a scam.
Does it have a release date? I'm not sure if they have. I know that they have like shown stuff, but like it's insane because they've been showing stuff and saying that the game is gonna have this and the game is gonna have that and the game is gonna have this thing. And I believe more into. I believe that we will see the launch of like, I don't know, another Blue Sky game, like another super ambitious game in Ashes of Creation before we see the official release of Star Citizen.
We'll see Half-Life 3 before that.
We see Half-Life 3 before releasing Star Citizen. But the people keep giving them money. Like,
yeah, because it is a scam. That's
so are they gonna open like the Church of Star Citizen by now?
It is clearly a scam.
Holy Jesus. How is this going on? How does this keep going on?
Because people are YOLO and keep giving money to scams.
My God. Like, I don't know. They have plans to like be, because this is writing here. This announcement is for a separate dedicated studio that Turbulent and Cloud Imperium hope to expand to 100 developers over the next 3 years. So they're thinking that they're still gonna be working in Star Citizen in the next 3 years. So this game is never gonna coming out.
Why?
Because it's is this gonna pass as the biggest scam in the games industry on the history book? Star Citizen, the biggest scam ever. Lucho, that's your take from this?
That's my prediction.
Jesus. Will you try it if it comes out someday?
No, because it is a scam.
Because it is a scam. Oh my God. Jesus. Yeah, this game is out of control. It's absolutely out of control. Like, what are they thinking? Like, I don't know. What is people thinking? What is these guys, developers, thinking?
No, the developers, they know it is a scam.
100% they know it is a scam. Fair enough. Like, so much money. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Time will tell us if Lucho is right. I'm leaning to yes, because I've been hearing for this game for years by now.
Yeah, that's the success of a
Yeah.
No one has questioned it so far.
It's never outside of the news cycle. You always see something about Star Citizen, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Church of Star Citizen, guys. And that's our news for this week.
That's all for this week news with the Sweaty and the Farmer. My name is Lucho, and you can find me on Twitter at LuisJPolanco.
And I am the Lone Name Gamer, and you can find me on Twitter at the Lone Name Gamer. And on Twitch on twitch.tv/Lone Name Gamer, where I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. I think is the days that I stream. Now I end up always being busy on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So you want to see me there, you just turn up those days. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the Sweaty the Farmer and the news, and do everything social and send us kisses. And put the they talk about the Star Citizen in the Church of Star Citizen. See if we get a traction from that.
Something.
We might have to start like a game like this, Lucho. See if we I don't know, became like trillionaires.
I don't want to scam people.
Well, why not?
So I'm a decent human being.
All right, fair enough. Let's keep being decent human beings. And thanks for coming. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.